Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. Okay, so the story that I'm going to be talking about is about Courtney Clenney. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this young woman, but she's the one. She's the OnlyFans, the Snow Bunny OnlyFans model that she's been convicted of killing her boyfriend Christian. I can't quite pronounce his last name. This was 2 years ago, back in April of 2022. This made headline news because she had stabbed him to death. And when she had stabbed him to death in the Edgewater condo here in my hometown, Miami, Florida, I remember she was covered in blood. I think she was distraught. And I believe she ended up going and checking herself in to the local Miami-Dade County Police Station. Okay, and she kind of came up with a bogus story that her boyfriend was trying to attack her and it was self-defense. You know what I'm saying? She stabbed him up multiple times. I can't even count. This made headline news, and a lot of people was outraged the fact that she stabbed her boyfriend multiple times, and I believe she had made bond behind it. But like I said, it was a very, very just funny story when she was saying that, she was playing the victim and vulnerable, saying that the boyfriend was abusive, which all that was a lie, just to try to, get the police to cooperate with her story. Now that more information is being developed about this Courtney Clenney case of her, she's been accused of killing her boyfriend. Not accused, but she did kill her boyfriend Christian. More developing evidence starting to come out. Now, in the recent new developing evidence against Courtney Clenney is her parents. Okay, her parents, Kim Clenney, and also Deborah Clenney. Now, Deborah Clenney is her mother. And her dad, which is her father, name is Kim Clenney. They have now been booked, and they also in custody here in Miami-Dade County court judicial system, because they are being accused of tampering with evidence, meaning that the Miami-Dade County PD, when they seized her ex-boyfriend Christian, which of course she unalived him, seized his property from their Edgewater condo, his laptop. Also, they seized her phone. Inside her phone, they found text messages, a group text messages with her parents and also their attorney, discussing how can they break into a laptop. And they also was discussing amongst each other, excuse me, y'all, I'm talking so fast. They were discussing among each other how can they break into Christian's laptop. And also they were discussing, was there any self-incriminating evidence against Courtney, such as do he have phone recordings, video recordings of basically her beating him up, battery, hitting him and stuff like that. They were trying to delete and get rid of that evidence before, his property was confiscated by the PD and detective that's over this case. So basically, Dum mother, daughter, and also the attorney, they decided to delete all this information out of her phone so they won't be incriminated, once they start investigating this death. They deleted all this information and thought that the detectives was not able to basically go on, the cloud or go, I don't know how they do it, but it's really just incredible how they able to get deleted footage, files, documents. So they was able to get these deleted text messages where they was conversating, about, their schemes, their grand schemes of things and how you say delete all this information in his laptop. They was able to successfully hack into his laptop, such as they found out his passcode. They was guessing, the mom and dad, the attorney, also their daughter Courtney, and they was able to log in to his laptop, and they deleted a lot of, incriminating evidence against his daughter, which meaning he probably had footage and was recording her when she was having her manic episodes, calling him niggers and, derogatory slang when they was going back and forth fighting and all this other stuff. So the PD and the detectives in Miami-Dade County was able to pull up this information. Also, these are felony charges, okay? Tampering with witness information that they're putting on her parents, Kim Clenney and Deborah Clenney. And this is what serves them right. This is what they get. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about Christian, okay? Because even though she unalived her boyfriend, Christian has a very, very kind of like, I want to say it's not a dark, but kind of like sketchy past towards Black African American women, because once this got out, that she had unalived her boyfriend and stabbed her multiple times, like I said, remember, social media never let us forget. Information, it never goes away if you don't delete it off your accounts. A couple of years ago, Christian went on multiple rants against Black African American women, calling them ghetto, gutter, loud, ratchet, ghetto, inappropriate. I believe a few women that he dated kind of call him like, punks, fuck nigger, derogatory words, kind of put this man down. And, he had nothing but not so nice things to say about Black African American women. And he basically posted on his social media account, which is his right. And so, somebody dug all this old information up. And once it got out, a lot of the Black women from the Black community, they, basically turned their backs against this case and said, let the snow bunnies fight it out. Let the Black manosphere, let the Black men fight on his behalf. Us Black women ain't got no fight and no dog in his fight, such as helping his case. Because he distastefully, let it be known that he don't deal with us. He don't like us. He don't want to date our race anymore. We're a disgrace. We're a disgust to him. And that he preferred to date, Latino women and snow bunny women. Now, the same snow bunny woman is the reason why you're not living to this day. And even though, my heart goes out, I'm very remorseful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to say that this could have not happened with a Black woman, but it happened with a snow bunny that you put on a pedestal and you held to a higher standard. And Black women have a right to, like, hey, we don't want to support this. We don't want to support this case. You know what I'm saying? Your snow bunny did it to you. Even his parents came out and apologized on his behalf, but it wasn't enough. This is why you have to be careful what you say. Freedom of speech, but sometimes, this can really, really be daunting to you in situations like this. It's one thing that's, okay, if you don't want to date Black women, that's your discretion. You understand that you can do that. But don't down all Black women. Don't put us all in a cup together, because we all don't think alike. We don't move alike. We don't do things alike. So when you kind of do that, it's not good. And you probably could have had major support from, Black powerful women in this situation, but they decided to opt out and not support, which is their right. Okay, and it's his right to feel the way he want to feel, and it's his right to date Spanish and white. However, now, Courtney Clenney is currently incarcerated here in Miami-Dade County in a jail. And it looked like her recent mugshot, like she gained kind of a bit of weight. She don't look the same. She don't look in the shape, fit like she was on OnlyFans and stuff. She kind of looked like anybody would look since she's been in jail for about almost over a year now. You understand? But, yes, they had expedited her parents a few days ago. They put out a bench warrant out on them because, they found all this developing information that her parents were tampering with Christian's laptop and property before, before the detectives could go into the condo and seize it. They was, going through his phone and his property, deleting, I guess, incriminating information against their daughter. And that's something that you're not supposed to do. Don't you know forensic is going to run print scans to see who touched that computer? Even whether you wipe it off or not, they can still detect, your fingerprints. They have a certain solution that they put on, the devices to see who touched the laptop or his phone. So they was not pretty, very smart. We know typical her, because she's the girlfriend, but your parents' fingerprints should not be found on his laptop or his phone. You understand? But they were. And they also, in her phone, she tried to delete, which she did delete, text messages, group chat text message with her parents and a lawyer. And guess what? They was able to obtain that. So now her parents are being charged. Of course, they're going to get a slap on the wrist. They're probably going to get probation. They're in jail now, awaiting, I guess, trial or whatnot. But I don't remember, they're elderly, people. I don't see them, doing a year or even 2 or 3 months. They're just going to get probation. But guess what? They're going to have a record under their name. But her parents are older. They probably, retired. So it's not going to be detrimental to their work history, or it's not going to stop them from getting a job because I think they're retired. But it's good to know that they holding them accountable. And that's what I like. It's good that the detectives in Miami-Dade PD is holding them accountable, because that's very disgusting. Now, let's be honest. They doing what parents is going to do. Because if it was my daughter, you know what I'm saying, being accused of murdering her boyfriend, which, she did a self-defense, of course, the parent's going to ride and die for their child. It ain't right, but you're going to do it. So I do understand. But this is the new developing information regarding Courtney Clenney case against her, unaliving her boyfriend. Of course, trial is still going, but it could take a couple of months before the next trial. But like I said, homegirl, your life is over. I do feel like they're going to give her a slap on the wrist because of her skin color, and that's my opinion. We can agree to disagree. I feel like she's probably going to do 7 or 8 years minimum and be on probation. But like I said, your image is torn. Nobody would never want to work with you. I don't even think your own white community of mans probably will, pick you up or want to deal with you because you're dangerous. And also, they found other video evidence, I guess, with the condominium, their cameras. The condominium cameras basically caught like little video footage of them in an elevator and also leaving the condo where they were fighting and where she was, hitting him and saying words and stuff. All negative roads lead to Courtney Clenney as being the aggressor. All these video footages that I'm seeing, she's the one who's been fighting on him and being the aggressive one, not him being aggressive towards her. He just trying to protect himself and put up his hands and stuff. And he's kind of trying to get her away from him or get her off of him. That's the only thing you see. He's trying to to protect his face because she's trying to, scratch him and punch him in the face. Like I said, all roads lead to Courtney Clenney in this situation. This is why she's going to be prosecuted. She's going to do time, but she's not going to do 15 years. Her sentence is going to be under 10 years. Just watch and see. But that's all I got to say about this new developing evidence regarding, Courtney Clenney case. Her parents, are being indicted in this court case because they was tampering with evidence. I'll catch y'all.